Hello. Ready for another exciting day of raid? Alright. Look at this. Collecting some goodies right off the bat this morning. What's that? 20 champion. Oh, it's just fragments? MBU Relics Review. See, that could be me. That could be me. But who's this guy? Let's watch the video. You guys can't watch it with me. Probably set it up to where you can watch it with me.
Once you install our ad blocker, you will be able to see how much exact screen real estate that you lose to these ads on sites.
Let me see if I can set it up for you in another video.
My role at Pi is that I am one of the engineers that build the backend systems to make sure that you get paid for the ads that you see. We are trying to change how people interact with the internet. At Pi, we give our users the power to either block ads or get paid to see them. It blocks ads on all websites, including Google, Amazon, Reddit, and YouTube, and we also block ads on Twitch. Trust me, Pi will transform your online experience. Check it out today.
Did I get it?
Work directly with T. Rowe Price, and together, we can find the right investments to help her potential bloom. That's the power of curiosity. Better questions, better outcomes. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
I don't know if you guys can see his video this morning.
We are on the test server, and strap yourself in for a big video, because not only do we have a cool Christmas background, and look, there's the new lady Nicholas, I guess she's called. I don't know. No info on her yet on the test server.
Miss
What
Nick.
we're looking at, though, today, we are going to be diving in depth into everything about the new
can you guys
Relic
not see
system. Because, wait, not over
the
here.
YouTube
Ooh,
channel? What's that?
Block
Block it.
Actually, it's in the Forge. If we come over to Relic Crafting, this is where it is. Number 1, we can craft relics. I don't have any of this stuff to do it. But if we look at the Relic Index, we can look at, and we will look at in this video, every single relic and every single gemstone. So go make yourselves a cup of tea or a pot of coffee. Make yourself a pot of tea, a cup of coffee. I don't know. Either which way, make yourself comfortable, because this might take a while. I'm going to move over to this side, because apparently, in fact, we can flip me horizontal as well. Look at this. We have the technology. Hopefully I don't flip the wrong thing here. I flipped me. There we go. This is my right hand. So you know which way. I don't know. I think I'm the wrong way around. It doesn't matter. So first up, let's go from the worst to the best. Actually, let's start with the rare ones, the ones you're more likely to get, and then we'll go up. First of all, we've got the standard group and we've got the Chimera group. So the standard group relics can be crafted in the Forge using materials. There's always a 50% chance to craft a relic from the standard group, regardless of the material combination. And I think we're going to be getting materials to craft standard relics.
Well, I'm ready.
I think
when were we getting those?
CVC, that sort of thing. Then we've got the Chimera group. Can only be crafted in the Forge using ocular masses. You can get these by battling in the Chimera or as rewards in Chimera chests. So check out my video
once
on the
a week. How long is it going to take us to make a relic?
The Chimera boss, by completing trials for the boss, you can unlock these ocular masses, which obviously makes the boss more difficult for higher rewards, and then from the Chimera chest as well. But the chance to craft a relic from the Chimera group cannot exceed 50%. So assuming these are going to be more powerful, but that being said, I actually think Hallowed Hilt, when we get there, to me, looks like the most OP one so far for one simple reason. We'll see when we get there. Let's go through them, though. The first from your standard relics, the Rod of Blasphemy. It's a rare, and when it is maxed out, you get 6,000 HP, 200 attack, 28 accuracy. The wearer receives 2% less damage if under any debuffs. Pretty minor, all things considered, pretty minor. Not a huge deal, and there's one circular gemstone slot. You get an extra gemstone slot per rarity, right? So 1 for rare, 2 for epic, 3 for legendary, 4 for mythical. That's definitely going to contribute to the power, and obviously the effects and the stats get better and stuff as well. So I think Rod of Blasphemy, not really exciting. You know, it's going to make you a little bit tankier, help with your accuracy a bit. Not too crazy. Journal of Necrotus. Wearer heals and the wearer's heals and turn meter increase effects applied to allies are boosted by 15%. This is way better. This is actually really good, right? 15% more healing is decent. 15% more turn meter boost is actually very, very nice. Slap this on your Arbiter or whatever, your Sifi or Lysandra, whatever speed champion you're using, and that becomes a lot more impactful. You know what? This actually be
smacking on my Hakatoon.
Actually pretty good for Operdin, who's been reworked. Very, very strong for Senna as well, who does lots of healing and so much turn meter boosting. Androck the Glorious, really good for him as well. So lots of potential, I think, for this one. Again, it's got HP defense, resistance, so brilliant for any, just making your supports a little bit tankier. Mask of Rage, HP defense and accuracy. Wearer receives 5% less damage from enemies under a provoke debuff. Probably the worst one so far. This is pretty shocking. Somewhat useful if you're running provoke champions in like the Cursed City, but that's about it, just to keep them alive. Pretty weak, this one. And these are all circular gemstones only for the rares here. The Unholy Grail is up next then. Attack, HP, and 11% crit damage. Wearer does 2% more damage if under any debuff. So a little bit of a damage boost. Because it has HP and attack, this could be very nice for someone like a Rotus or anyone at He-Man, anyone that scales off HP and attack. They're quite rare. Toshiro, not that many of them. But it also means you can put it on any sort of damage dealer. If they're a HP damage dealer, okay, look, 3,000 more HP, it's okay. If they're an attack-based damage dealer, 400 attack, it's okay, right? And then some crit damage is generally useful. So yeah, again, it's an okay damage dealer.
It'll be better than nothing. But it's fine. It'll be better than nothing.
Golden Elixir. This is epic. Attack, accuracy, HP. Better stats overall. 51 accuracy, right? It's a nice boost there. Wearer is instantly healed by 10% when their HP drops below 50%. Could be kind of nice. I'm guessing this doesn't have a cooldown. So let's say you go to 49, you get healed right back up to 59. And then if you get knocked to 49 again, you get healed right back up to 59. And you just keep going. So this could actually be insanely good for extremely tanky champions. So for trying to like solo Doom Tower bosses, for super tanky revivers in Arena, this could actually have a pretty strong impact. Again, I'm assuming it doesn't have a cooldown. It says nothing about it. That could actually be really good, right? It could genuinely be very strong. So that's one to look at for sure.
Well, yeah.
Effigy, lots of resistance and 6 speed. Nice. And HP. Wearer's turn meter increases by 10% whenever one of their allies dies. Again, a really solid one for just in general, but particularly so for revivers, right? Tanky revivers getting more speed, HP resistance. Turn meter boost when someone dies. Pretty fantastic. And then the Gilded Dragonstone. Defense, 51 resistance, and some HP. Wearer's defense increases by 1% each time they receive damage up to 10%.
Oh, wow.
So like a defensive-based damage dealer. Like you think about a Harima or a Laz in Hydra, right? I mean, that's basically very quickly giving you 10% more damage. Pretty good. So for defense damage dealers, really, really nice. For anyone, again, it's just giving you a bit more survivability. So I think this is it's a solid one too. Now we're on to the 2 legendaries. Wand of Submission, first of all. And also, I should mention, guys,
Wand of
these
Submission.
are the current ones. One thing I love about this, they can always add more gemstones, and they will definitely add, I'm almost certain of it, more relics in the future. That's what I like about this system. They can add to this in the future, and so on. Like, this is just what we're starting with. The Wand of Submission, this looks quite a bit more powerful. 6,000 HP, but 12 speed, 28 accuracy. That's really nice. Wearer has a 25% chance to reflect, stun, sleep,
giblets,
fear, freeze, provoke, petrification, or sheep back at the producer. This is an amazing relic for Arena right there. In particular, where crowd control is very common, especially the sheep. That extra speed and accuracy and HP, that is so good on so many champions. It's actually bonkers. So this is extremely, extremely strong. The aspect of Siroth, really interesting. Siroth is like the big bad guy in Raid in the lore. Looks very much like the clan boss head, actually, which is cool. When this has defense, resistance, and accuracy, more resistance. When the wearer receives fatal damage, reduces it by 50% of their turn meter, then fully reduces their turn meter. Cooldown 1 turn. So this specifically does have a cooldown. It sounds weird. What exactly does this do? Like, I get hit for, I don't know, 100,000 and I'm going to die. Like, if it reduces it by 50%, like, this could still kill me, no? And it fully reduces my turn. This, to me, seems pretty bad. I don't know what this is for. Honestly, this one is odd. I don't get it. Let me know what you think, guys. Maybe you can see something I can't. But this seems, number one, I don't understand. Like, this sounds to me like it could still kill you. And then it's going to leave you on, like, no health with no turn meter. It seems kind of dodgy, but I don't know. Let me know what you think about the aspect of Siroth. I think Wand of Submission is way better. Then we come to the Hallowed Hilt. I think this is the most powerful relic probably we've seen so far for one simple reason. 24 speed. That is bonkers.
24 speed, crazy, man.
Right? 6-star Blessing gives you 15 speed on a legendary. 6-star Blessing on a mythical is 20 speed. This thing is giving you 24 speed. It's a huge increase. Absolutely crazy. So this is going to be best in slot for so many champions in Arena. Spoiler warning in advance, none of the other relics have anywhere near this. I actually think that this is the second best with 12 speed. So this is an entire 12 speed faster, I believe, than any other relic right now. It's insane. Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill, has a 25% chance to place the Fervor buff on the ally for 1 turn. That's a new buff. If we jump over, I can show you that new buff. You got debuffs. We come over to the skill section and we come over, click more info.
Lydia.
We can see all the new buffs and debuffs here, which is nice. They've actually put them in, which is good. There's like Necrosis is new. Hunter's Gaze, by the way, if you want to take a screenshot, that's what that does. Sorry, I'm in the way. That's what the Chimera does, Hunter's Gaze. There we go. And here's Fervor. We also have Stormcall. We'll look at that, and we'll come back to that in a sec. Fervor increases damage inflicted by 10% and reduces damage received by 10%. Fantastic buff.
I don't get it.
That's really, really strong. So it's like 2 buffs of protection set, 9-piece protection, 10% more damage plus 10% damage reduction. Absolutely amazing.
Oh,
It's small, but every little thing adds up. That's
There
actually
you
pretty
go.
big
That's
in
pretty
raid
good.
terms. So
Yeah, that
I
is
think this
good.
buff is very, very nice. Stormcall, by the way, is a new buff, which gives you 3% more damage, and you can have a maximum of 5 Stormcall stacks, up to 15% more damage. And when you attack with 5 Stormcall stacks, you do a guaranteed stun debuff on the target and remove all Stormcall stacks. The stun cannot be resisted. Very much like Thor's passive, right? But that is part of a different relic, which we'll see soon. So there you go. That's the Hallowed Hilt. I think the buff is amazing. The stats are bonkers. This is so strong. Like, think about this on someone like Marishka, who can heal her entire team. Very strong. I think, like, for Siphi and stuff, like, that's a passive heal. I don't think that works. I don't know if it works with continuous heal either. But yeah, I think this is kind of nuts. Or like Arbiter revives and those are A3. I think even the Arbiter A3 in general, I guess they have to be below half HP to get healed for this to actually trigger. But yeah, pretty spicy. Then we've got the Volcardiac Heart. I love the name. Volcardiac. That's so good. 96 resistance. That's a massive amount of resistance.
That is a lot
Think
of
about
resistance.
that on someone like Star Sage Galathir or a Mithrala, and again, they're just going to become so much harder to actually debuff in Arena. Some HP and defense. This seems crazy for Star Sage Galathir. Again, jumps out to me immediately. Wearer places a 10% Magma Shield buff for 2 turns at the start of the battle. Also puts a Magma Shield buff on the Wearer for 2 turns whenever they lose 25% of their HP in a single hit. Now, I didn't see the Magma Shield in the new buff section. Maybe I missed it, but I think it is just a shield. I think it's just a special name for this shield. In fact, actually, I'm lying. I did see it, so I remember now, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together because I wasn't thinking properly. But if I look at the shields, yeah, you see in shields, we now have I never can tell which one is which. One of them is from artifacts, one of them is from skills, and then this is the new Magma Shield. I'm pretty sure that's brand new. So there we go. So you can now have 3 different types of shields, which would be hilarious if they had not capped shields. You could now, in theory, have like a Wixwell team with everyone in Magma Shield, with a shield set on the team and a Wixwell shield, and grow them all. And the Wixwell would now be 50% more powerful. So I do think that that's part of why they nerfed Wixwell as well, was that it was about to get even stronger, which would have been quite something. But yeah, that's
so
the Magma
Lydia
Shield.
Death Sirens from completing, what was it? Let me go look. Hold on a second, guys. It must be nice to be getting do something like that. I bet it's fun.
Theory, have like a Wixwell team with everyone in Magma Shield, with a shield set on the team and a Wixwell shield, and grow them all. And the Wixwell would now be 50% more powerful. So I do think that that's part of why they nerfed Wixwell as well, was that it was about to get even stronger, which would have been quite something. But yeah, that's the Magma Shield. I think it's just, it functions as a normal shield, essentially. It's just, you've got a shield, it's 10% of your HP, but yeah, whenever you lose 25% HP, you get another shield. Again, I think for someone like Star Sage Galathir, who's tanky, who loves these defensive stats, that could be bonkers. No speed on it, which sucks, but yeah, that could make him
should have done more of that.
Even tougher to kill than he already is, and that's saying something. Right, let's jump over. Let's look at the Chimera group next, and then we'll check out all the gemstones. Hope you guys are comfy. Molten Death Bell up first. This is the rare one. 96 accuracy on this rare one. If we just take a flick through, like 51 accuracy, 40% crit damage on a rare. So very clearly looking at the stats on the Chimera group relics are kind of nuts. That's just a rare. That's so much stronger than the rares from your standard group. Like, you were getting 28 accuracy on that one. I mean, you're getting more HP for sure, but the 96 accuracy is pretty insane. Wearer's turn meter increases by 10% when applying stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, petrification, and sheep debuffs to enemies. Occurs once per turn. It's a small benefit, but it's kind of nice, right? That's kind of nice, making your Provoker and like Hydra more consistent. Like Arman's getting even more turn meter, right? Galathier getting more turn meter, Lady Mikage, all of these crazy champs. It's small, but it's a nice little benefit right there. These also, by the way, as you can see, the Chimera group, like this one's got a pentagon shape. This one's got the square. I guess this is a different type of square. I guess this is a diamond, then they've got a square. I wish they'd just gone like, I guess you couldn't have a 2, right? There's no shape with 2. It would be a line. I guess, you know, circle, line. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I thought it'd be cool, like the number of sides equal to the thing, but we've got diamond and square. Anyway, I'm babbling, but you get the gist. They all have different shape slots. So that's that one. The Tempest Sanguinus, lots of HP, decent chunk of accuracy as well. Whereas turn meter reduction effects are boosted by 15%. Again, that's potentially very strong on champions that are pushing back and manipulating turn meter. That's a nice little bonus. Diadem of Undeath. That is just defensive stats. Wearer's defense increases by 1% for each ally under ally protection placed by them. Pretty minor, but you know, it's okay for someone like, there's not that many ally protectors. It'll help them stay alive a little bit. I think this one is a little bit underwhelming. Like, you know, it's an okay bonus for a Krisk, but I'm not really blown away by it. The Malefic Talon, this is bonkers just because that 40% crit damage, guys. 40% right there.
Can you guys
not see that whenever to deal 10% more damage when attacking?
Off of that?
So it doesn't add up to much, right? It's on average, what, 2% more damage on average. But, I mean, every now and then it's going to pop off and really let you hit hard. I think that's really good. And like 40% more crit damage is a huge stat boost as well. So this is only rare. This seems like you will be able to get it and level it up fairly reasonably. And this is going to be one a lot of people are going to be using for sure. Really, really nice. Then we've got the Arethi Coronet, or is it Coronet? I don't know. I've never said that word out loud before. It's like a type of crown. Attack, accuracy, and some HP. Stats are kind of okay, not amazing. Lots of attack, I guess. The wearer's damage increases by 1% each time they place a debuff. Stacks up to 30%. Again, that's actually very solid, though. Yeah, you think about someone like Thor that can place debuffs, right? Or Ninja or something like that. Anyone that's good with Nature's Wrath, this is, again, like, it's Nature's Wrath. It's actually 6-star Nature's Wrath. It stacks slower, but it goes up to 30%. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Now, the stats aren't insane, but again, could still be decent. I wonder how it compares to just the 40% crit damage. Yeah, I don't know. The attack and accuracy, this would be lovely for bomb champions, but bomb champions, I don't think this would affect bomb damage. I think that's totally separate, unfortunately. The Orb of Transfixion. HP, attack, and 6 speed. Sorry, HP accuracy, 51 accuracy, 6 speed. Wearer has a 10% chance to steal 1 random buff when attacking a target. This effect cannot be resisted. Occurs once per skill. Actually, again, pretty darn good, right? You think about Arena, it's random, it's a small chance, but hey, stealing a random buff, like you can steal Stone Skin, you know? You can steal block damage. You can steal some really powerful stuff. It's a small chance, but for anyone that's attacking a lot, pretty solid. And again, 6 speed, 51 accuracy is useful on a ton of different champions, and HP is useful on almost everybody, so it's not too shabby. Scroll of the Unseen. 400 attack, 21% crit damage, 6 speed. I mean, it's a damage dealer's dream. Not as much crit damage, funny enough, as the Malefic Talon, but a chunk more attack. The wearer's damage increases by 1% each time any other champion takes a turn. When the wearer is under a Veil or Perfect Veil buff, stacks up to 30%. Damage bonus resets after the wearer takes a turn. This is a wacky one. This is a weird one. The stats are solid. The effect is a bit weird. I mean, Candrafon is going to love this, right? Veil or Perfect Veil are quite niche. There's certainly some champions that have them, but not a ton. And then, you know, you need the enemy to be taking lots of turns or you not to be taking lots of turns. So, like, it's not that good against most bosses. Like, most bosses aren't taking that many turns. So more like Perfect Veil damage dealer in Arena. Very niche. I'm sure this would be great for somebody aside from Candrafon, but pretty niche. I'm a little disappointed in that one, to be honest. Hand of Uncreation up next. It's the first of the 2 legendaries. 96 accuracy, 51 resist, 6 speed, lovely stats. Wearer reduces the chance of debuff application, buff removal, or steal effects, turn meter reduction effects, and increased skill cooldown effects by 10%. That's super good. That's so good, right? That's so good. So just a straight up 10% chance to stop, just randomly 10% chance to stop any debuffs, any buff from any buff strips, any buff steals, turn meter reduction, lockout, just 10% chance that it doesn't happen. It's very random, but my goodness, when that procs, that could make a huge difference, right? Oh, whatever. They tried to lock me out, 10% chance triggered, didn't happen. They're screwed. You know, or anything like that. That's actually really, really solid. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Then we've got the Gore Crescent, other legendary one. 400 attack, 21% crit damage, 6 speed. Funny enough, it's the same stats as the Epic. Wearer's next attack after killing an enemy does 20% more damage. Again, that's a solid thing. It's not useful against many bosses, but it is very solid in Arena. So that's a decent one for sure. Then we've got the two mythicals, the Chrono Cube, 6,000 attack, 200 attack, and 100 defense. Weird spread of stats. Like to use all of them, but maybe some of the champions do. Wearer has a 50% chance to take 2 turns in a row. If this effect activates, Wearer skips the next turn. Occurs only once per battle. That's crazy. Like, that is genuinely breaks the entire game.
Well, the
50-50 to take 2 turns in a row. Yeah, that's so strong. I wonder how this works with like a Lady Mikage. So, let's say Lady Mikage goes in. Does her metamorph? Does that count as a turn? I'm not sure how that would interact, but potentially you could, if it does work well with Mikage, you could metamorph, buff strip, and then AoE stun. And then yeah, she misses her next turn, but that's okay. All right. You just frickin' buff strip them and stun them. AoE.
I have a buff stripping champion.
Yeah, or I don't know. There's a ton of potential. This could be wacky on
called the
Rosas as
Seeker.
well. Again, I don't know how it would interact with his move, I just don't know how to interact with like extra turns and stuff like that. Metamorph is kind of funky, but this could be broken, right? On a bunch of champions, this could be absolutely broken. Yeah, could be super crazy. So I don't know, Warlord locks you out and then puts up a big shield on your team, right? Yeah, great. Kind of nuts. So that is potentially game-breaking. That's a huge amount of RNG in Arena. Like, imagine going into an Arena fight and all 4 enemies have the Chrono Cube. And, like, they just get 2 turns at the start. Half of them are getting 2 turns. It's crazy. Then the Stormcaller. 40% crit damage, 200 attack, 6 speed. Great stats for damage dealer. The Wearer has a 20% chance of placing Stormcall on themselves whenever they land a critical hit. I don't know if this will stack multiple times on like an AoE or whatnot, but again, we saw the Stormcall buff already. It's a 3% damage boost, stacks up to 5 times, and at 5 times it consumes that Stormcall buff to do a guaranteed stun on your next hit. Extremely powerful. Obviously, you might get Polymorph placing the stun, but yeah, it's just a ramping damage boost. It's like the Thor passive kind of baked in. Ramping damage boost with the stun, extremely strong as well. So I think these 2 mythicals are pretty bonkers. And yeah, even like, yeah, and they're pretty consistently bonkers as well. Yeah, pretty consistently bonkers. Very, very nice. So there you go. Let me know what you think about these, just in terms overall. I definitely think the Hallowed Hilt with 24 speed stands out. The Wand of Submission is quite nice as well. Like, if you reflect it back, great, and it's got 12 speed. I do think that the Malefic Talon stood out to me. It's been great for damage dealers, and Hand of Uncreation was fun, and then these 2 are really good. Funny thing is, like, these just don't have as much speed, right? The Hallowed Hilt is just miles ahead in terms of speed. Let's look at the gemstones now. So we've got all the different sizes, and bearing in mind, you've got different slots on these. Circle is very common for your regular ones, and yeah, a lot of them have like 2 circles. All of the high rarity ones have like at least 1 circle on the epics or 2 on the, even some of these have 2. Let's look at the circles. The other gemstones then are more uncommon. So the circles, Boss Slayer, 10% more damage to bosses, brilliant. This is mythic, so the mythic ones are better, but that's insane for any, like for Hydra, for anything, right? That's bonkers good. Bolster defense. Ignore defense effects are 12% less effective against the Wearer. Again, that's bonkers for Arena. So strong for surviving. Undead Bulwark. Every time the Wearer is revived, it decreases all incoming damage by 10% up to 30%. That's really solid as well. It's a bit more niche for sure, but yeah, just for being survivable and whatnot, that's pretty powerful. Bloodthirsty Prowess. Each time you kill an enemy, increase your damage by 10% up to 30%. That's, again, crazy for Arena. Imagine that on someone like Erotis. Yeah, absolutely terrifying. Puppet Master. Wearer gains an additional 30 accuracy when attempting to place Stun, Freeze, Sleep, Provoke, Fear, True Fear, Petrification, and Sheep debuffs. It's okay. 30 accuracy is not a lot. Thing. Uncontrollable. Wearer gains an additional 30 resistance against enemies attempting to place those crowd control things. Alright. Explosive Power. Bomb debuffs placed by the wearer do 10% more damage. That's great. 10% more damage from bombs. There's something there for your bomb champions, because otherwise they wouldn't really benefit much. Yeah, just straight up 10% more damage from bombs. This is a weird one. Dungeon Delver. Wearer does 10% more damage in dungeon battles. So just in general. I guess you could stack that with the bosses, and they could do like just 20% more damage in dungeon boss. Kind of crazy. Unflinching. Bosses do 5% less damage to the wearer. Potentially very powerful for the new Chimera, which could have a lot of damage coming in, might help you survive. And really strong for solo strategies as well. Destructive Accuracy. Wearer ignores 5% resistance when placing bombs, poisons, and HP burns. Again, those more niche champions in Arena are gonna like that. Target Finder. The wearer's accuracy increases by 5 whenever an enemy resists a debuff placed by the wearer, up to 40. It's kind of a funky one. Just general accuracy boost. It's okay, I guess. I don't know. Choke. Wearer does 5% more damage against enemies with full HP. That's actually very powerful for like an opening nuke in Arena or something like that. Very, very nice. Critical Bolster. The wearer's defense increases by 1% each time they receive a crit, stacks up to 10%. Decent enough damage boost for defense-based champions. Okay, some survivability in Arena. Unerring Focus.
I'd like to see 30k out of this team.
Debuff on them.
That ain't gonna happen.
Alright, small bonus. Unstoppable. Turn meter decrease effects are 10% less effective on the wearer. I think that's actually really
like to
solid
see 30k.
where turn meter manipulation very
or
common
31 even.
Very strong.
Maybe.
Invigorated. Turn meter increase effects are 10% more effective on the wearer. This one is not as good as making your turn meter increase effects 10% stronger. You can just like whatever, slap that on Arbiter, boost with everybody. But this could be very powerful again for speed teams in Arena where you're using lots of turn meter boosting. Could be kind of nice. It's only rare as well, right? So they are the circular gemstones, some very powerful stuff there, and they're very general as well. You've got a big mix of effects within the circular ones, which is probably what you want, right? Because they're on almost every relic. Then we've got the triangular extra punishment. Wearer does 20% more damage against enemies under stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, petrification, or sheep. Wow, that's very powerful. For some champions like a Gurgo, the Augur will absolutely love this. AoE freeze and then just blast people. Double down. When attacking targets under stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, petrification, or sheep, with your default skill, you have a 10% chance to repeat the attack once.
This new team here is
badass. Like, this is just way better, right? Just you do 20% more damage, 10% chance to do double damage. I'd rather have the straight up 20% damage, I think. This could be strong with people with very strong A1s, like, you know, I don't know. What's her name? The mythical orc who's got the really strong form 2, just slamming out the A1s. Could be cool. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Constant Onslaught. Wearer gains an 8% chance to gain an extra turn after killing an enemy. That's incredible. That is so powerful for Arena. That's actually nuts, right? For extra turns. Again, imagine that in Erotis. Just proccing extra turns all over the place. Terrifying. Sharpened Riposte. Wearer does 50% more damage when counterattacking. Actually, again, pretty darn strong with counterattack teams. And champs with strong A1s like Alaz, the Sunbearer, would love this, for instance. Pretty cool. Piercing Strike. After killing an enemy, your next attack will ignore 12% defense. It's going to make your next attack pretty strong. Critical Strategy. Increases your crit damage by 10% for each enemy whose HP is 50% or lower. It's actually a nice damage boost for Hydra. Funny. And it could be a nice damage boost, just general damage boost. Rolling Force. When using multi-hit skills, each consecutive hit after the first one that the wearer makes will ignore 5% of the target's defense. Wow, that's very nice. Marius says hello. I will take that. Very strong. Yeah, there's a few multi-hit champs that could be very powerful for them, actually. Extra ignore defense. That could be a huge damage. Anyone especially, even with a double hit, it's pretty decent. But anyone with a triple hit, there's a few quad hit champions like Krutraxa or stuff like that. That will go bananas with that. Very strong. Attacking prowess. Wearer has an 8% chance to reset a skill's cooldown if it kills an enemy. Oh my gosh, that's also crazy good. Holy.
That's pretty
like
good.
Imagine you nuke them with your AoE Taris skill. 8% chance you just get to do it again the next turn. It's crazy. Really powerful for and wave clear and anything like that. Pouncing Strike. When attacking an enemy, increase your crit rate by 5%. Each active debuff on the target placed by the wearer. That seems quite... I mean, you could definitely build like a Lydia or something. If you want to build a crit rate Lydia,
you get a Lydia off of doing all of the...
Wearer's damage increases by 1% of their total accuracy. That's a
faction
one. It's not that much. Like, if you have 500 accuracy, I mean, it's 5% more damage. Kind of condition free. It's okay. It's pretty niche. It's okay. Again, very strong on someone like Gurgo. Very strong on Carnage. Everyone's going to get a Carnage eventually, right? Very good for him. Works well with increased accuracy buffs. Cool. Okay. It's not bad at all. Unrelenting Power. When using multi-hit skills, each consecutive hit after the first one, the wearer does 3% more damage. Okay, not as good as ignoring defense, but it's the same sort of thing. There's a few of these that are definitely like just weaker versions of each other for sure. Like I thought that Extra Punishment Double Down are like very similar. It's a little disappointing, but okay. Quick Strike. If no enemy has taken a turn yet, your first attack does 10% more damage. That's really, really strong for Arena for sure. Unbowed Might. The wearer's crit damage increases by 3% for every debuff you're under, up to 30%. Pretty niche. It's only rare, but it's pretty niche. Could be okay and small benefit. Fierce Defenses. Wearer ignores 3% of the target's defense if the target's under 2 or more debuffs. That's actually pretty darn solid, right? Nearly every boss is going to be under 2 or more debuffs, and you're ignoring 3% more defense. It's a nice bonus. That's going to be very commonly used. Shield Breaker. Wearer does 5% more damage to targets under shield for each buff on the target. Oh wow! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! That's actually really solid. That's very, very nice, especially for champions that ignore shields, right? Like you put in, like poor old Nekret the Great was hard countered by Narses already. Now it's even worse, right? My gosh. For each buff on the target, like if they've got 4 or 5 buffs is not uncommon, especially with Nekret. You're doing 20 to 25% more damage. That's a crazy boost. Wow. That's nuts. Definitely countering champions with shields. Wow, okay. Life Drain. Wearer's critical hits destroy 1% of the target's max HP for each buff on the wearer. Stacked up to 20%. You know what? That's actually really nice, because that's now a much more consistent way for a lot of people to deal with the frickin' Scarab boss, right? That Scarab boss in the Cursed City. He's such a pain in the butt. Now you can destroy HP. Now it's only up to 20% destroyed HP, but still it's something to speed things up a little bit. Kind of, it's a small benefit in Arena. It's kind of interesting, but yeah. All right, onto the Square Gemstones. Torpidity. Decrease an enemy's speed by 7% if they're under stun, free sleep, blah, blah, blah. A hard crowd control placed by the wearer. That's rough, man. Like, you give that to, again, Mikage or Armand, Galathir, any of the like top tier control champs in Arena, and the control becomes even like Armand's is bad enough. God, but that is just disgusting. Goad God. The wearer ignores 15% of the target's resistance when placing Provoke. What? That's super niche. That's a mythical. I'd be very if that was the mythical gemstone I pulled, I would be absolutely disgusted. That seems terrible. Blunt Blade. Enemies under Provoke. Another Provoke. Enemies under Provoke debuff have a 15% chance to land a weak hit on the wearer. I mean, again, it's okay. Pretty underwhelming for a mythical, I feel. Buff Depletion. When attacked, the wearer has a 15% chance to decrease the duration of a random buff to the attacker by 1 turn. That's much better. That's a solid general one for Arena. That's decent. Steadfast Preparation. If the wearer loses 20% or more of their max HP from a single attack, the next hit received will deal 20%. Interesting. Seems like it's... I wonder, like, if you get hit by a double hit, and the first hit Would this reduce the second hit? I'm not sure. The downside of this is maybe their nukes are flat you, and then, I don't know, whatever, their Duchess Lilitude gives you a little A1 and uses up this buff. So I'm not sure how this will work in practice. Might be decent. Could be quite decent against bosses that hit hard. Like, I know that Chimera has a thing where he starts to repeat his attacks if he does more than 20% of your max HP. This would protect from that. Right? That could interrupt your chain. So maybe it's okay. Weakening Resolve. When attacked with a multi-hit skill, decrease the damage the wearer receives from each subsequent hit after the first one by 10%. Yo, that's actually pretty nice. Again,
those are some nice relics.
That's pretty nice.
But it's going to take a lot of farming to get it.
Champs like Marius, it's a nice bit of damage reduction against his A2, stuff like that. Damage mitigation. If the incoming damage will exceed 30% of the wearer's max.
Why is it I always get drawn in on these farming games?
Again, pretty solid. Pretty common in Arena for nukers to do 30%, more than Champ's max HP. You'd expect that. Reducing that damage by 10%, that's actually very, very solid for Arena in general, for survivability. Opening Gambit. Increase the wearer's chance of placing debuffs with their default skill by 5%. Yo, again, that's actually really nice. Most debuffs on the default skill don't have a 100% chance. Upping that seems very solid. Yeah, very good. Single Combat Master. Wearer receives 5% less damage from single target attacks. That's also pretty solid. Weak Retort. The wearer receives 15% less damage from counter attacks. That seems pretty bad. Strengthening Will. The damage received by the wearer decreases by 1% for every 10% HP lost. That seems a bit underwhelming to me compared to just, this would be more commonly just 10%. It's going to trigger the 10% very often. This is like a much lower number semi-consistently. It seems not super strong. Then Strength Sap. When the wearer is attacked, destroy the attacker's max HP by 3% up to 30%. You know, I actually think this is pretty nice. That's actually kind of cool. For like a tanky team that could really wear down enemies, that's kind of interesting. And it doesn't matter how hard you're hit. So again, like if Duchess hits you with A1, her HP is being destroyed. It's small, but it's okay. Again, that's actually really, really good against the Scarab boss as well. But Barb Defense. Any reflect damage effects and buffs on the wearer deal 10% more damage to enemies. Yo, we know the Chimera does take 5 times increased damage from reflect damage. But I think it's capped, so you might be hitting the cap anyway. I'm not sure. That could be nice, though. And yeah, any reflect damage champs in the future could be an interesting one to watch. That's kind of fun. It's only rare, so it's okay. Embellished Shield. Shield buffs placed on the wearer are 10% stronger. It's okay. Again, you put that with a champ that's expecting to go in with shields, or like a tanky champion that puts out shields. Quite decent. Steadfastness. Destroy HP effects are 20% less effective against the wearer. That seems kind of useless. Sanctified Skin. Wearer receives 10% more healing. That's okay. All right, cool. Lots of defensive ones in the square gemstones. Diamond up next, then pentagonal, or as some might say, pentagonal. Let's take a look at the diamond ones first, and then we're done. It's been a long one. Thank you guys for watching so far. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it so far. So this is a hell of a long video covering everything. Necro Defense. This is your first mythical from the diamonds. Wearer reduces incoming damage by 10% for each dead ally. That's potentially actually really strong for some teams where you're expecting people to be dead. Be very, very good. Like in Arena, that could be 30% damage reduction on someone like a Fatalis or something. Could be kind of cool. Revival's Boon. Wearer gains 10% turn meter every time they revive an ally. Oh my god. That's pretty interesting as well. Like for AoE revives especially. That's pretty cool. It's small, but it does add up. I was going to say Marishka would go crazy, but Marishka's dead when she revives, so she wouldn't benefit at all. So never mind. Like Duchess would love this. Stuff like this. It's okay. It's okay. Heal and Go. The wearer has a 5% chance to get an extra turn when healing an ally with an active skill. Again, that's potentially absolutely crazy. Not a ton of champions that do heal, but again, like Marishka would love that, right? Heal, 5% chance to do her A1, or A1's OP as well. High in the nuts. Yeah, interesting. Caught unaware. Wearer gains 25 accuracy for each enemy who's not taken a turn yet. Oh my lord, that's insane. Oh, that is bonkers for bomb champions, bonkers for lockout champions, for buff strips. Yeah, like, I mean, that's easily 100 extra accuracy in Arena. That's actually That's honest. I think that's actually overpowered, to be honest. Like, resistance is tough enough to build in Arena. Now it's even worse. That seems crazy to me. Parting Gift. Whenever an ally is killed by an enemy, wearer has a 10% chance to decrease the cooldown of one of their skills. That's extremely good as well, right? Yeah, that's really solid. Gathering Momentum. Increase the wearer's turn meter by 3% each time they place a debuff on an enemy. Cannot increase the turn meter by more than 20% in a single turn. That's also nuts, right? If I put out even like an Armance, I AoE stun 4 of the enemy. He just gets an extra 12% turn meter. That's really, really good for a lot of champions. That's very strong. These diamond ones are kind of nuts. Carved Open. The wearer's default skill ignores 10% of the target's resistance. Very niche. Oh, not great. Okay, and for some champs, not great. Expeditious Exploitation. Increase the wearer's speed by 5 for each enemy under an active stun, freeze. Okay, any hard crowd control, but placed by the wearer, so they have to place it. But man, again, like I tell you, like you combine, like there's some bonkers, some crazy combinations here of gemstones for all those, yeah, all the crowd control champs. Like, yeah, Armans.
That's pretty cool. That's some pretty cool stuff this guy's telling us. I guess you guys know who he is if you play Raid, I'm assuming. Let me turn that off. I mean, we will watch informative stuff every now and then about it. I'm a new player to Raid, so I'm going to be watching a lot of videos. I mean, I really shouldn't be playing this game, but I probably shouldn't play it. Because it looks fun. It's fun for one thing. And then you get collected champions, and you want a champion, and you got to dedicate a little bit of time to make sure you get on this every day and do their silly jumping through their here, jump over here, jump over here, and you get this for being a great guy, for being a faithful subscriber or person that gets stuff, you know. They should just give us those things anyway. I'm about to bust this open this morning. I don't care. Give me something. A Sentinel. Oh yeah, let me message. I got some friends I want to message. Here, let me see. They're even on this morning. Hello? Can you hear me? Alright. Hey man, I got me a pig sticker last night on that account. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, I forgot. I'd have to look it up. Let me see if I can find her on here. What was she? Let me see if I can just go find it over somewhere else. Did you watch that video this morning about
Mikage, etc.? There's a ton of stuff that
about the shards. Did you watch the shards video this morning? Oh, you haven't? You have to go back and catch. Yeah. Yeah. Here I am involved in a farming game again. I remember I used to farm like on WoW, but it's kind of different. But I used to would farm on WoW, yeah. I used to. Hey, I got a new game last night called Bus Simulator, and I also got that new Star Wars Lego game. It's $50. They're all free games on Epic right now. They're giving them away like crazy. Yeah, if you don't have an Epic account, you should get you one. Yeah, and be getting these games. That way, one day when you do get a computer, you might have some games to play. Some free ones, a choice. I've been collecting them since the Epic started doing it. Yeah. So I got like 9 or 11 pages full of games on Epic. The pig sticker is where's the moves at? Yeah, she is an orc. That's what I wanted to find out is what she was, so I could look in here. Do I have one on this account? And where's she go? I know you got her in here somewhere. Oh, she'll be in rare. I don't even see her in here. There she is, the pig sticker. She attacks one enemy, has 50% chance of placing 50% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. Now this is on my little account. I got this character. Right? And attacks one enemy, destroys the target's max HP by 20% of the damage. You can get that to a 3 down. 3 turn, I mean. Really? So it's number 2 has a destroys the target's max HP by 30. Her number 3 has all allies attacks one enemy 2 times, or one enemy 2 times. Never mind, I messed up. Destroys the target's max HP by 30 of the damage inflicted. I mean, that's a pretty good god to have on it. I mean, it's going to help me in my Doom Tower thing. Or in my spirit. Alright, hold on, I'm looking. Alright, I'm watching. Have you seen what some of those relics do? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What is that? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, well, that's on my Lobby account, so it's going to help me right off the bat. Yeah. See, I can stream you and me at the same time. Mhm. Yeah. Mm. Mhm. Yeah. 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 I'm just chilling. Just doing raid. Yeah, I know I shouldn't. I know. Yeah, but I know I shouldn't put too much resources into Lobies unless they can help me. But that one's going to help me on my farming. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you should watch that. You should watch that relic video then. No, it's from Nub Gaming or Nub, whatever. It popped right up. It's in your go over there on your side tab. It's it's informative. It's in your news. Go to your news, and it's in Nub Raids Relics Reviews. What it is, YouTube video. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I got some fragments today for some kind of god that was on my big account. Champions, I mean. There's gonna be some good gear following today, huh? Brandon's trying to get me to play some Baldur's Gate with him. He's talking about getting... I think he's talking about getting it. I'd like to have it, actually. Is this the team? We'll find out. You got any gems? Oh. Oh. Well, I've had a pretty good couple of days doing some summoning. It's been fun. It's been fun for me. It's just that I collect what? Yeah, I did. I didn't get no shards, but I got some brews and a bunch of other good stuff, yeah. I mean, I got some supplies, yeah. But I didn't get no shard or nothing this morning. I got, last couple times I got blue shards. I done been opening up shards this morning. It needs to be 6 feet out. That, Gorzak or whatever his name is. The healer guy I got yesterday, or the other day on that other team. He needs to be 60. Yeah, he needs to be 60. I think so. He needs to put a shield up on everybody. He's what he needs to do right now. He's only healing for like 2,810 whenever he does a heal. He gets 2 of those off. There's another one. Yeah. Right. Not my cool. Okay. I want my kale. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna get to 2-key my hard mode today on this account. That's great. Yeah, that's called that. Now on, when we see anything that gives us increased accuracy and that, what is it? Accuracy and speed. That's called delightful what was it saying? Giblets? Something giblets? Oh. This guy. I think this guy gives me some tasty giblets or something. Oh, this guy's a different one than that other one. Yeah, it gives you an accuracy and speed on it. Anytime I see accuracy and speed together like that from now on, I'm going to think about delicious giblets. It makes your accuracy increase. Right. How much does it say? I don't know. I'd have to look, see. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, increase the accuracy's a little chew, ain't it? A little fast chew. The increased accuracy buff is a little fast chew, right? Like chew. It ain't. Oh, okay, okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. I think I might run some of that dragon today on this with this team. If I could get life steal gear on the Fat Man and on my Hawk, I want to call her the Hawk 2 girl, but her name is Cockatoon. I think that's what her new name's gonna be. She is the Hawk 2 girl, ain't she? Oh, the old Hawkatoon, Hawk 2. It fits so together. Hawk 2, Hawkatoon. Oh, I did 17 million on it that time. Ooh, I got me a full big chest on my hard mode today. This team, I'm happy about it, man. I'm happy about these accounts the way they're moving now. Even though they're small and little bitty. Yeah. Oh my God. I just got my butt kicked, actually. I'm on YouTube. Let's see, watching. Oh, you? All right, I can put it on. Good. I'm gonna kill this chick. Oh. All right. Like, yeah. This might not be good. I should have turned. I should take that delay off. This is a. That wasn't too bad. I'm probably going to These guys kicked my, or them one. I don't think these guys kicked my butt. But they probably will. Let's try it. All legendaries. Oh, he's only 41, and they're not even leveled up. They're liable to get a beat down. Now I'm just gonna be locked out. Yeah, they're gonna kick my butt. Why am I? Oh, they didn't. What's up? If she's too slow, I thought we had her going fast enough. He might have went first, yeah. Let me see, Michael is 191. My high Katoon is 203. We're gonna go do 3 or 4 of these matches. Look at that, I almost beat Brutal. Oh, I did beat Brutal on this one. Alright. He ain't. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So I need to make my ninja open with this 2 or 3. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, I'll stream it. There you go. Let's see in real time. I need to turn off that delay. Hey. Oh, that's you saying that. Yeah, I gotta do this campaign. A minute, then I'll be done. Yeah. What did it complete for? It did? It said I was defeated? I guess I need to start targeting the boss. Who ain't? He does. See, he healed the whole team. He healed the whole team again. He heals them whenever they don't need it, is what's going on. Some guys need to hit harder, don't they? This is a nightmare. Hold on. I think this might be hard. I'll have to go back and look here in a minute. Bullshit. Barely done it, didn't they? Yeah, this is nightmare. Yeah, this is all nightmare stuff. Yeah, on this account I have. Yeah, on this account I have. I just started Brutal on my other account last night. Hold on, let me do a couple more of these. I done started another boss. I've done started another. I'm at the end of the first wave on it already. They recommend that you put a time delay on it, but I don't guess you have to. I mean, if you're famous and you're getting stream sniped, you might want to. Yeah. 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 I guess. better get my... Yep. They're not going to beat it again. Because I'm doing dailies. Well, I didn't know it was going to be that hard. Man, it's going to be quicker. I just need to beat a campaign boss 3 times is all I need to do. I was trying to beat one up on where I needed, trying to do it where I needed some gear at, you know what I mean? But that ain't gonna work. Now, if I'd got that other... If I would have got that Claude character on this account, oh. But instead I got that other guy. Where's... Oh, this... Oh, what the heck are these guys? Yeah, instead I got Vrask, and they ain't even on... I ain't even got him up on this team. This is just some farming stuff I had set up. Where I was leveling those characters. Yeah. Should I collect this stuff when it says 1 day on it? Bag of coins. No, I think they're arena tokens. Yeah. I don't... It's a bag. I don't know what it is. It says classic arena refill. ×1. And then it says 1 day left. I'm just wondering what happens after 1 day's left. Does it roll over again or what? I'll get 5 tokens, but 5 will be wasted. Here, let's go do some marinas. Some of these guys are tough. Here, I'm gonna get a refresher. Do I have what? I got a preset right there. It says it's his opener, first choice. Okay, so what do I need to do? Let me see what level. Okay. And then default. Alright. There we go. Let's try it out. This guy's probably going to die right off the bat, though. These are just easy arena points here. Let's try these guys. Doesn't she have a revive? Let's do a shield bow. Harris has a revive, doesn't she? These guys have 2 Akatoons. My teams are getting harder on this. They have a Loki. You ready to watch a Sir Nicholas get beat down? Oh no. These guys might beat me down. Good, you can watch me beat this Sir Nicholas team down. Watch me beat him down. Look at that. This Sir Nicholas beat down. We'll see how well this goes today on here. Beat it off of him. There we go. Yeah, get that heal in. I'm beating the dragon today. Let's go. I'll take it. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys see that? Did you see that? What I just got? Are we still in here together, guys? Yeah. Yes. Look at those lifesteal boots. We're gonna go slap them on somebody here in a minute. I need that guy dropping 5k heals when he hits somebody. Or 10 would be good. Thought my Hakatoon was gonna die. She might die here. She needs life steal gear bad. Oh my god. Hakatoon just died. Just a little bit under geared. Look at those, man. Those are going to go on him. HP gauntlets with speed on them. Get out of here. I don't know if he'd wear them or not. Who would wear these? All them are crit rate. And you can wear these new speed boots. Look at that. Oh, sorry. Oh, it don't have no crit rate on it. I guess I could upgrade it and see if it hits. I know I don't want to lose any crit rate on Kale. But I know who these boots would be good for. They're HP speed boots. And they might go good on this new guy I got. Oh, they got some nice ones on. the shit for him either. No. Damn. Would they be good for the Hakatoon? They really ain't good for her either. She's got speed. Well, let's see. She's fast. Yeah, she's fast. Yeah. Not even good for her. And them things ain't no good. Man, I got some items. I thought, well, man, surely that's going to be pretty good. That lifesteal stuff that's dropping out of that dragon. Yeah, I mean, I need gear for these guys. I need that 6-star gear for these guys. I mean, they just got whatever 6-star gear thrown on right now, but if I could get a set going, you know, like, if I could get my Hakatoon and that one dude and some lifesteal, it's going to help everything out a lot. Because they're dying first. Yeah, they're dying first. And his heal's only like 2,810. So he's not really... I need a 5K out of him. So I'm under it. I'm under it. And I need him hitting quicker, more. Well, I just got past the stage with these new, well, this new comp that I had starting yesterday, because I worked on these guys too, and we got this guy leveled up, and he took me to stage 16 in the dragon. And I haven't fought 16 yet, but I'm about to, and I'm probably going to die. That's probably what's going to happen on this. I'm probably going to die here. Oh no, they're purple infinity. This might go pretty good. See, my Hakatoon and Fat Man need gear. Lifesteal. He needs lifesteal. I need 3 sets of lifesteal today. My Fat Man died. See, he's not getting enough heals because it's dividing that shit up between him and Hakatoon right now. Oh man, he's gonna get his move. I need him filling up at least a whole section of somebody's health when he does that. Or at least a little bit of it. I mean, he needs to do more. Well, hey, he got me this far. These guys are fixing to get whacked. Oh, they made it. Oh my goodness. Are they gonna do it? It's a close one. Woo! What piece of gear is this? Are we some junk? Who's the next boss? A blue, and then it's gonna, of course, it's gonna come to a red. Look, right there is where it's gonna stop me. I'm fixing to come up to a stop point here. Yeah, my fat man's gonna. Yeah, I ain't gonna make. I don't think I'm gonna make it through this one. The first wave. My Batman died. Oh, I'm on stage 16, or I think, wasn't it 16 or 7? Fixing to go to 17. Maybe 15. Yeah, this is a loss. I'm gonna end it. Ain't no use sitting there waiting. Yeah, stage 17. Right. Yeah, stage 15 is the first one. You mean the first one of this whole thing? Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah. I think it's 5 and 6. 5 and 6, I think. Well. Two times life steal artifact drops. 4 to 6 star. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Alright. I'm gonna do like 10 rounds or so and check it. I should do super raids. 32 super raid runs, huh? On this one. You know how long it's going to take to do this on a super raid? If it had a ×3, I probably would do a super raid on it. And 32 runs of this. It's taken me, so far I'm at 1.5 minutes. Yeah. You wouldn't stream it, why not? They want to see it. They might. They might. That gives you realization. Right. I think people want to watch it. Right. I mean, they're supposed to be coming in here and hanging out and chit-chatting in my chat over here about Raid and the relics and what's coming, and you know, that's what needs, you know, I'd enjoy that. You know. But this is all I got right now. Oh yeah. It ain't running. It's stop. Oh, I stopped it. That's right. Hey, I won. What did I win? Nothing. A 5-6 star pair of 5-star pair or something. Hey, some crit rate gauntlets. It's gonna be good. Alright. And we'll do some super raids. Yeah. Right, I get it. Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with this name it's got? I like it. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I don't think it'll all fit on there. Shot. I mean, we could do this. I mean, we could watch a YouTube video in the background about Raid. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the breakdown of the relic system. Here we can watch it. Watch it. I'll turn it on. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know, it's silly. You reckon? What about TTV?
Yourselves a cup of tea or a pot of coffee.
Right.
Make yourself a pot of tea, a cup of coffee. I don't know. Either which way, make yourself comfortable because this might take a while. And I'm going to move over to this side because apparently this is the wrong side. In fact, we can flip me horizontal as well. Look at this. We have the technology. Hopefully I don't flip the wrong thing here. I flipped me. There we go. This is my right hand. So you know which way. I don't know. I think I'm the wrong way, Randy. It doesn't matter. So first up, let's go from the worst to the best.
I can stream a YouTube channel.
More likely to get, and then we'll go up.
Of him talking about the relics while we wait, while there's running in the
So the standard group relics
can be
crafted in the forge using materials. There's always a 50% chance to craft a relic from the standard group, regardless of the material combination. And I think we're going to be getting materials to craft standard relics from, I think, Siege, maybe CVC, that sort of thing.
They want to watch
it. The Chimera group can only be crafted in the forge using ocular masses. You can get these by battling in the Chimera, or as rewards in Chimera chests. So check out my video on the Chimera. That should be up on the channel already as well. The Chimera boss, by completing trials for the boss, you can unlock these ocular masses, which obviously makes the boss more difficult for higher rewards, and then from the Chimera chests as well. But the chance to craft a relic from the Chimera group cannot exceed 50%. So assuming these are going to be more powerful, but that being said, I actually think Hallowed Hilt, when we get there, to me, looks like the most OP one so far for one simple reason. We'll see when we get there. Let's go through them, though. The first from your standard relics, the Rod of Blasphemy. It's a rare, and when it is maxed out, you get 6,000 HP, 200 attack, 28 accuracy. The wearer receives 2% less damage if under any debuffs. Pretty minor, all things considered, pretty minor. Not a huge deal, and there's one circular gemstone slot. You get an extra gemstone slot per rarity, right? So 1 for rare, 2 for epic, 3 for legendary, 4 for mythical. That's definitely going to contribute to the power, and obviously the effects and the stats get better and stuff as well. So I think Rod of Blasphemy, not really exciting. You know, it's going to make you a little bit tankier, help with your accuracy a bit. Not too crazy. Journal of Necrotus. Wearer heals and the wearer's heals and turn meter increase effects applied to allies are boosted by 15%. This is way better. This is actually really good, right? 15% more healing is decent. 15% more turn meter boost is actually very, very nice. Slap this on your Arbiter or whatever, your Sifi or Lysandra, whatever speed champion you're using, and that becomes a lot more impactful. You know what? This actually be bonkers good on... Actually pretty good for Operdin, who's been reworked. Very, very strong for Senna as well, who does lots of healing and so much turn meter boosting. Androck, the Glorious, really good for him as well. So lots of potential, I think, for this one. Again, it's got HP defense, resistance, so brilliant for any, just making your supports a little bit tankier. Mask of Rage, HP defense and accuracy. Wearer receives 5% less damage from enemies under a provoke debuff. Probably the worst one so far. This is pretty shocking. Somewhat useful if you're running provoke champions in like the Cursed City, but that's about it, just to keep them alive. Pretty weak, this one. And these are all circular gemstones only for the rares here. The Unholy.
Hey, I got a good question. How about how many Chimera dungeons is it going to take to make a relic? How about that? Probably 100. Maybe they drop. Maybe does it drop relics? Does it drop relics? I didn't really pay attention to what it dropped.
Grail is up next then. Attack, HP, and 11% crit damage. Wearer does 2% more damage if under any debuff. So a little bit of a damage boost. Because it has HP and attack, this would be very nice for someone like Rotus or yeah, anyone at He-Man, anyone that scales off HP and attack. They're quite rare. Toshiro, not that many of them. But it also means you can put it on any sort of damage dealer. If they're a HP damage dealer, okay, look, 3,000 more HP, it's okay. If they're an attack-based damage dealer, 400 attack, it's okay, right? And then some crit damage is generally useful. So yeah, again, it's an okay damage dealer relic. Nothing too special, but it's fine. Next up, we've got the Golden Elixir. This is epic. Attack, accuracy, HP. Better stats overall. 51 accuracy, right? It's a nice boost.
The Golden Elixir. The Golden Elixir. When an instantly healed by 10% when done, their HP drops below 50. Where is instantly healed by 10% when their HP drops below 50? Cool.
Instantly healed by 10% when their HP drops below 50%. Could be kind of nice. I'm guessing this doesn't have a cooldown. So let's say you go to 49, you get healed nice and HP. Whereas turn meter increases by 10%.
This is called demonic effigy. Where's turn meter increased by 10% whenever one of their allies dies. It's got 6,000 HP, 51 resilience or resistance, and plus 6 speed.
Whenever one of their allies dies. Again, a really solid one for just in Shima or Alaz in Hydra, right? I mean, that's basically very quickly.
There's a speed one in here too that's insane. I've seen it earlier.
Giving you 10% more damage. Pretty good. So for defense damage dealers, really, really nice. For anyone, again, it's just giving you a bit more survivability. So I think this is it's a solid one too. Now we're on to the two legendaries. Wand of Submission, first of all. And also, I should mention, guys, these are the current ones. One thing I love about this, they can always add more gemstones, and they will definitely add, I'm almost certain of it, more relic, freeze, provoke, petrification, or sheath.
This is the Wand of Submission. Wearer has a 25% chance to reflect stuns, sleeps, fears, true fears, frenzy, provoke, petrification, and sheep debuffs back at the producer.
Sheep back at the producer. This is an amazing relic.
Yeah. You think it's only going to allow that stuff to be used, and that one I got isn't. The one I got on Kel, it's allowed to be used outside of Chimera, isn't it? I'm gonna have to go look at it. Okay, so the standard one here works. Yeah, Chimera drops at relics. Surely there's some people just sitting at home, not have anything to do. They can just come here and watch me level up my characters, hang out and talk raid with us. And then when you get your channel going, they can come watch you farm. Yeah. I could take you farm, you know, when you share to your Discord, I could take your Discord and put it up in another window right here. Discord, and stream your phone from right here. Isn't that crazy? Just log on to it and play. Yeah. This nightmare is getting hot. What's getting hard for me? I need that gear, don't I? See who needs to be sended. I don't think I can do 1.5 million damage to this Chimera. I'm gonna try though. What do you think about using Miscreated Monster for trying this Chimera? I'm gonna get slapped down. I'm fighting this Chimera. I'm about to die. This healing guy ain't gonna do nothing for me in here. He didn't even heal on that hit. He didn't get the crit. My team's so slow. I ain't even gonna get 1,000,000. Where'd my ninja go? What did I didn't put a ninja in here? What's here, man? What am I thinking? Put these in there, right? Let's try that. There we go. That's way better. They're all probably about to die. I don't even think I'm gonna get him. Look at that, he got the heal crit. Let's go on the boost turn meter. Let's go heal off. I'm gonna get 1,000,000 on it today. I think yesterday I didn't do very good on it. It's fixing to change. Get the heal, buddy. Oh no. Aww. This is what it looks like with a little team. Yeah. And I don't have a mythic champion, so. Yeah. I got 1.3 million. I might get one. I got 1.5. Am I gonna get 2? No, certainly not. I ain't gonna get 2. Nah, he's too soon. Like, no. I'm gonna get 2. Maybe. Nope. 1.8. That ain't too bad, is it? This little team. I should keep results. Yep. Oh, it's 1.5 million. Yeah, I got it. The novice. All right. The second novice chest. That's alright. I'll take it. I'm a new beginner player. And if I do another one, I got another key, right? Man, that's gonna be close. Think I can get that ADAP? Alright. Yeah. Let's want to do it. We're gonna do it. And then I'm gonna probably go do my other account like that. Play it. I don't think I've done the Chimera yet. Yeah, I have. I did it yet. Oh, it reset, didn't it? Who did? Man, he needs more heals. This ain't farming the dragon, is it? That other guy does a shield and a heal. That Zod. Or Claude. Claude. Yeah, Rask sucks. Oh. I'm gonna die right here. I'm gonna die. 1.2 million. I don't think I got it. Should I do it again? Where do you look at your total at? If I keep the results, I won't be able to go again. Right? I think yeah, a while ago. Yeah, I felt like I'd done better a while ago. Oh, yeah. On this one I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to editing. I think I did better on the other one. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah. No. Yeah, still on the easy one. I did 1.85. Now let's try it again. We're gonna see what we got to get at least 1.8. D-Lean's life's still on so bad. Dead again. I think it is a purple infinity though. Wasn't the other one a purple one? Yeah, it's purple infinity both times. Okay, so I got 1.1 already, so that's good. Okay, just killed my healer. What do I need? At least 1.8 on this one too? Alright. Huh. Don't worry, I ain't gonna make it, so I'm gonna have to do it again. Okay. Yeah, now I ain't gonna get it, so I'm gonna have to do it again. Yeah. I should have kept that first one. I'll probably have to sit there and run 2 more. Hakatoon. Actually, my War Maiden's down a lot. I mean, I can put us in the HP buff in the lead. You know? Yeah. I get some gear. I bet I'm gonna get my 1.2 now. I got it. I might. When you said, what do I need? 2 million. Oh, it's looking pretty rough. My KO just got stunned and skipped around. Oh, hopefully he gets to go. He needs to heal up. Oh, my ninja died. They all died. I got a 1.3. I think I'll keep that one. Well, I mean, it's better than... I might not get to come do this again. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I might be busy doing something else later and might not get to play this again. Yeah. Let's see, I got 3.2 mil. 3 mil. Good. Well, hey, I'm close to 2 keying it. Ain't I? I just got a 4-star chicken too. Let's go. What new gods did I get this week? Alkalite. I guess I'm gonna go to a different account now. How do we change our banners? Yeah. Like if you look in your like if you're on your battle screen and you're fixing to do a 1v1 or a tag team or whatever classic, there's a banner right there. It says your name, a banner, and your guild. Who changed? No, not on this one. Brandon is, or who you are, or somebody. Yeah. Ah. Okay. I was just wondering. I mean, it's no big deal. I'm gonna try to fight this Ronda team. I mean, I've seen some cool banners, actually. I mean, ours is pretty cool. It looks like some kind of flaming head. No, you didn't. Look at. And promoting me, I can change the clan banner. The patterns. Oh, they do got some cool symbols. Man, they got some cool ass symbols in here. I mean, look, they got the Templar cross in here, man. Look. And then insignias. Oh, it's unavailable for my clan role. some of these teams. Wow, this guy, he'll probably beat my whole team. Oh. Easy win. This team. Oh, you like it? Yeah. 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 What the heck is going on here? See this fight I'm got going on? Yeah, you should see it. It was crazy. There. My Dead Knight soaking it up. Yeah. Campaign boss 3 times. Yeah, I love them Cold Hearts. They're nice characters, ain't they? And you gotta have 2 of them. Cold Hard or the Death Knight is? I just watched some crazy stuff go down with my Death Knight in a arena match. It's like they were whoever we were fighting, something was going on back and forth between them because there's a whole lot of sizzling. I heard it sizzling. Yeah, I sure did. It was just a sizzling. Yeah. They say anything's possible. Like, like I did. I did it once last night, didn't I? From accident. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just got a blue shard to open. want to open this blue shard. A rough stone. He looks pretty crazy. Attacks all enemies. And what was I doing? What was I working on? He needs to be 60. That was the other healer chick. guess I must have messed up this morning and did the normal mode on the wrong guys. got messed up and fought the wrong boss on hard this morning. Hopefully I get a new key later. Messed up, dude.